Hi guys, it's Rebecca from SarahSunbeemz here, and today I'm here with my very first book tag that I've created myself, and it's all about e-readers. So here we go. This is the ebook tag. This consists of 9 questions. The 10th one is just tag people because I ran out of questions, and these are all about your ebook or your e-reader. I have mine right here to show you all through the questions. Number 1. Do you have an e-reader or an electronic device that lets you read books, and what is it? I got my Kindle Fire at Christmas last year after hounding my parents for one, but then just before then my boyfriend got an iPad mini and I was like, I want an iPad mini. But then I got the Kindle and I'm like, you know what, Kindle's better. Like things like that, look, it opens up and it's just like, hi guys, buy a book, and then you're like, but I'm poor, this isn't fair. My book reading device technological wise is a Kindle. Question number 2. How do you access books? Is it through iBooks, through Kindle, through Android, etc.? On mine, let's just put my phone up there for now. My phone, no, I said it's a posh. On mine, when you log in, for example, it's now showing me playing it safe, right? So you sign in like that, swipe it. I have loads of apps on mine. Shop Amazon, that's where I get all mine from. And it takes you straight to the Amazon website. So, inspired by your shopping trends, bestsellers is all about the Amazon Kindle Fire accessories. Let's go down to shop by department, into books. So it brings you up with all the books, shop by category, recommended for you. Ignore the Islam for Dummies because that was my college, my uni stuff, so forget that. But yeah. And then you can even go to shop by department and it's broken down into loads of different styles, and they're actual books. Or for my ebook, where do I go to for my ebook? I can't remember. Home. We'll go back to home. So basically on their shop by department you go down to Kindle store, and then it brings up all the books. Kindle ebooks, devices, blogs. Oh, Kindle blogs. Oh, I might have to check that out actually. But yeah, Kindle ebooks, and then it brings up all the lists. So, for example, let's just have a look. They've got loads of 40. They've got 40 40 discounted books to £1 each, and they include the Phoenix Pack series by Suzanne Wright. So I think I might check those out at £1 each. Why not? But yeah, that answers question 2. I go through the Kindle store. Question number 3. Do you enjoy reading on your e-reader? Now, yes and no, because not only do I access it on my Kindle, I also access it on my phone. And I had the Kindle app on my phone, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but if you use it on your phone and your Kindle, they sync up, so like they follow where you picked up from last. So if I was on like page 20 in this one, it would pick up automatically at page 20 on the Kindle app on my phone, and however much I read, it would pick up at that point on here as well. I enjoy it for convenience, because when I was at uni, I didn't have a lot of room for books or money for books, so this was a lifesaver, and I bought The Book Thief on it, and I read The Book Thief a couple of pages in a night before I went to bed. Sometimes during the day, sometimes when I was meant to be doing work, not gonna lie, sometimes in lectures. But yeah, I did enjoy reading on it, but there are some issues with it. Like, you gotta have a charger nearby just in case you get distracted by time, or there's loads of apps and things like that, and yeah. But overall, the e-reader experience is quite a good experience to have because of the fact that, you know, everything's technology now, so yeah. Question number 4. List 2 good and 2 bad points about reading on the e-reader. 2 good points is that it's on the go, so, and it's my e-reader I can fit in my hand, see. So, but I'm like, you know, yes, and you can have so many books on here, and a lot of them are cheaper to buy on here than they are like that. Like The Great Gatsby is free, guys, and I paid like £4 for my book, and I know that's not a lot, but I paid £4 for a used book, and that was off Amazon plus delivery, whereas I got it for free on here, and Les Mis is free on here, and Les Mis is like over 1,000 pages. Like, come on. The bad points: it doesn't smell like a book. yeah, that's one of my problems. It doesn't actually smell like a book, and I know that sounds really childish, but yeah. And when you log in, when you do the power on, Kindle monthly deals. Stop giving me deals. Stop giving me like offers and things that I can't afford. Yeah, you're quite mean, Amazon. Stop it. Question number 5. Do you prefer your e-reader to a physical book? I never ever stop loving physical books. I mean, like, I'm gonna pick up, which one should I pick up? Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. It smells so good, and it just looks so pretty, and you know, oh, you just fall in love with the book again and again and again when you look at it. But then on an ebook, when you click a book and open a book up, watch, when you open a book up, it just like, it doesn't do anything for you, because like I'm currently reading 28.5 Wishes. It opens it up like that, but then it takes you straight back to the page that you were on, and then you can't just flip back to the cover and be like, oh, it's a really pretty cover, or flip back to the back of it for the summary and be like, oh, so this is what's supposed to be, you know, what it's supposed to be about. I don't know, I prefer the feel and the smell and the idea of turning pages, but an e-reader is so much more convenient, and I can read it in the dark. I'd never give up books. I'd never give up books, but I might be a bit more persuaded by this if I couldn't afford books. But until the day that I can't afford books, the actual books are going to win. Question number 6. Would you recommend an e-reader to someone who had never used one? Yes, I would. You need the experience. Question number 7. Are the prices for ebooks good where you are? I can't remember. I think I'll have to check. Bought The Book Thief for £2.69, I think it was, on e-reader. But for example, I will show you how much Gone Girl is. Gone Girl, £2.99 for the Kindle edition. I don't know if you can see that right at the top there. £2.99 for the Kindle edition. And I paid for my book, because I bought it in Tesco when it not long, I think it was June, I bought mine. £3.85 or 2 for £7. Yeah, on the back in the bottom corner, £7.99 for Gone Girl. And that's how much you'd pay in bookstores and things like that. It is a better price, because at £2.99, if the store selling price is £7.99 in a bookstore, you're paying like less than half price for the book. But for example, Before I Go to Sleep is £1.99. Shopaholic to the Stars, which is a Sophie Kinsella book. I have all the Shopaholic collection. I think they're in the shot. The Confession of a Shopaholic up to Mini Shopaholic. So Shopaholic to the Stars is the most recent one, and that's £5.87 on Kindle, and you'd pay about £8 for the book anyway, and that's brand new out, so it is cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. So yeah, I'd say overall the prices are good. Question number 8. What are you currently reading on your e-reader? I'm currently reading 28.5 Wishes, and it's a mystery novel by Denise Grover Swank. When I found, I'm going to have a look and see if I can find it to get the synopsis. It's still free, and I got this ages and ages ago. The first book is free to get you into the series, and then the rest of them are all £2.49 on Kindle. Rose Gardner works at the DMV. I don't quite know what the UK equivalent is, and that sounds really stupid. But she sees visions. She has these visions, and she envisions herself being dead. But she has these visions in the past that have all been boring up until this point. I don't really want to go into it, but in the summary on Amazon, it actually tells you, as far as I've gotten, what's happened. And her mum actually dies. Instead of her. She's the one that winds up dead on the settee instead of her. And she's just like, I'm gonna get on with it, you know. Her neighbour Joe, at the minute, is sort of like trying to get involved in her life, and I don't know if he's being friendly or if he's got some secret motive, and I really want to know who he is. And it's a book that I'm really enjoying reading, so I'm going to get back into it. It's just, I did pick it up and then sort of got distracted by a billion other books and bought loads of books and forgot about the one on my Kindle. So, on to my last question, number 9. That is a physical question, like an actual question. It is, if you could pick any ebook to recommend, what would you pick? I would probably pick The Great Gatsby because I have it on both iBooks and on my Kindle, and it was free. When I got my Kindle, I thought, oh, I'll have a look what's free, and all the classics are free. So like The Great Gatsby classic is on the second row in the third one along there. That is just like, you know, that is the classic style of cover, and it's the same cover on the iBooks. So yeah, I would highly recommend buying any classic as a first ebook read, because if you haven't read a classic before, for starters, where have you been? Like, you know, classics are like the way forward into getting into reading. I would highly recommend it because they're free for starters, and then if you really, really like it, you could even go out and buy a fancy cover book from somewhere like Waterstones. They had some really pretty ones in earlier as well when I was in last week. So yeah, I would highly recommend a classic. Ooh, tag at least 2 others to do your tag. Because this is the first tag that I've seen ever been done before, I'm just going to be like, not 2, I'm going to tag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to tag 7 people. Sorry guys. I tag Wanderness, Bitten by a Radioactive Book, SarahSunbeemz, Little Book Owl, List Obsessed Reader, Katemeansgreat, and then Padfoot and Prongs 07 as well, and I hope you all enjoy doing it. Because it's the first of its kind, I checked out, as sad as I say, a hashtag for other social medias and there was none. So I'm going to do hashtag ebooktag. So yeah, that's what it's going to appear as on all of the other social media sites that I use, which is Instagram, Twitter, and I also use Goodreads now. I'll leave the links for those 3 down below. So yeah, thank you all for watching this ebook tag, and I hope those who have been nominated do it, and even if you haven't been nominated and you'd like to do it, please go ahead and do it and let me know how it goes. Like, you know, leave a comment for me with your video underneath, and don't forget to like and subscribe because I'm going to be putting more videos up shortly, I think. So yeah, I'll see you all soon.